Welcome to the stream! Welcome, Forky and Speggy and Penguin and Cats and Avu and Reaper and Forky and Ivory's. Welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you're all having a meowy day today on this Tuesday of the 6th of January. I hope you're having a great start to your new year, because I realize this is my first stream of the year. Hi. How are you doing? Since the last time I streamed, I've updated the wait. Okay, let me just. Oh no, it needs an update. There's stuff like this that I should probably check first, but I always forget that I need to open up Mix It Up, because that's like the pet and all. But yeah, since the last time, I've updated the chat so it's readable now, and there's a lot more commands. Penguino bites Penguino's arm. It tastes like chocolate. Nice. I didn't know you tasted like chocolate, Penguin. But you know, if I tasted like chocolate, I'd probably bite myself as well. Is it Iromi? I need Iromi in the wild. I know it's crazy. You know, my OBS, it didn't want to mess up this time, which is great. Hi, Groovy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for subscribing again. And welcome back to the... I still haven't come up with a great coming back message. Welcome back to the cat. Was it me? Wow. Welcome. The chat disappears instantly. Yeah, wait. I don't think I can edit that right now. So it's something I will fix after stream, because I don't know what will pop up exactly when I open the chat edit thing. I don't need it trying to dox me. Thank you for the like, Penguin. Finish up watching Heavensfield 2. I'll look at Amma chat later. Okay, Penguin, have fun with Heavensfield 2. Like, I think I watched the first two movies. The second one was really good. So to be fair, you can't go wrong with like Ufotable. So meow. It what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Welcome back to the Foot Chop Cat streams. Yes. Ah, yes. My favorite type of the favorite type of streams to do, you know. And it's only exclusive to the Blue Archive one. Because on the other two, you know, I at least have to appear somewhat so that Twitch doesn't want to like axe me. How is Iromi? Well, today I've had a decent day. As in I didn't do too much. Because I felt kind of like tired today. So I've just been chilling, you know. And by chilling, I mean spreading around all my cat propaganda wherever I could go. Passenger stabs Catsenger with a toothbrush. Oh, you got a license for getting stabbed, mate. Well, I mean, you know, if you're able to stab someone with a toothbrush, then I think you're kind of like a genius. Because, like, that's probably, like, the most bluntest thing ever. Unless you have, like, I don't know, like a razor at the end of that toothbrush. But then stabbing yourself. That's also kind of strange to stab yourself. Do you need me to brainwash you again, cats? Do you need to know the holiness of cats so that you won't forsake your life for anything but a cat? Hi, Iromi. Hi, Rapture. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is that why British people are known for their teeth? They should know that. Yeah, you know, why every British person doesn't have good teeth, you know? Then again, you're not British, so like, it doesn't make sense that you're saying that every British person does that, because you're not British, you know? If I did it and I got the toothbrush, then maybe. But, you know, because you say that, I'm gonna say that I have immaculate teeth, you know? Without immaculate teeth, how am I supposed to dig into a nice, good old fish? Yeah, fish. Nice fish. I love fish. Yeah, fish. I don't think it's a weapon if you try hard enough. Like, okay, you know, I was gonna say air, but air could kill you. If I'm not specific enough. Because technically CO2 is also in the air, so that can kill you. What about paper? How does paper kill you? I guess paper cuts. You know what? Maybe I'm like... Maybe I'm just proving you right now. I can't think of one thing that couldn't be a weapon. But wait, a plush. Could you kill someone with a plush? I guess if you suffocate them. Smother them. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. With a soapish pro level stabbing. Ah yes, I love stabbing with a soap, but not the stabbing you think. A different type of stabbing. Wind the bottom of the toothbrush against something for long enough on the left and right side, and boom, it's sharp. I suppose, you know, if you grind away the material, but then it's questionable. Is it still a toothbrush if you've kind of grinded most of it away? We have a bot for London greetings. Well, the bot just decided to be British that one time. I definitely didn't program it with certain very specific British things to say, you know. I'm definitely not trying to give away British propaganda. No way, no how. Is Mika chewing on something? Yeah, she is. She's got like an antler. She's going crazy. Peggy's 24% meowy tonight. That is a house cat. But then my question is, how can you be a house cat if you're only 24% meowy, you know? I think Stream Elements has got this backwards, you know? But maybe Stream Elements can't detect your meowing, meowy energy. Or maybe you're like free running, you kind of mask your energy levels so that other cats aren't drawn to you. If you spin paper fast enough, it can cut stuff. But then, how do you learn to spin it fast enough to do that? I don't think I've ever been able to spin paper without it just flopping to the ground. Yeah, hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you doing? I like how I got here. Romi's talking about pretending to be Sensei for Twitch. Just remain on S Nicole Live 2D. Completely destroying the idea. I mean, to be fair, I did say that 2 out of 3 streams I tried to be Sensei. This is the only stream I let loose, being like the most like depraved I can be, you know. It still has the bushy part. But like, if it's like the size of... Look, it's the kitty friend. Maybe it's like the size of like, I don't know, like a pebble. Is it still the toothbrush? Or is it just like a toothbrush for like an ant? It sounds super squeaky though. Maybe your chair is breaking. Yeah, my chair's broken. I bought a new one, but I need my stepdad to like help me put that up because the last time I tried to build a chair, I didn't tighten the stuff well enough because I'm quite weak. I'm quite weak. I don't want to confirm I'm weak, so but I'm weak, yeah. The spinning saw thing, you can choose to put a paper blade there. The spinning saw thing? Wait, what spinning saw thing? Are we wait, you mean in the toothbrush? They just get flashbanged by the hag? Wait. Nah, I don't think so. If you're talking about Hanako, you see, these, they're just fruit. She ain't got nothing but a pair of fruit on her. An ant toothbrush. You know, I say that like I don't use an ant-sized toothbrush. Your bratty student's question today is Sayori. Brainwash her for Katka. It's kind of interesting to think, you know, like, ultimate correction. If you're doing it for cats, does that mean you're just sitting them down to brainwash them? To meow constantly? But then, if like there was like a certain Deborah type they were, like if you brainwash them to only think about cats and meow, does that just turn them into a meow dere? And then every student after that is just a meow dere? I'm asking the vet. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. I'm very sorry for skipping that. I know last time, you know, I skipped the feet. I'm so sorry. I've done it again. My gotcha brain activated, and I went straight to the auto skip. Mika made in the form. Well, I wish she existed. I would ultimately correct her as well. Until she does nothing but meow on the floor. No, Hikori! You know, I feel like Hikori shouldn't be ultimately corrected. I would feel bad if I did something like that to such a... She's such like a joyful spirit, you know? Like, she feels like she's like Ibuki levels of like... You know, she feels like Ibuki levels of like innocent, you know? I feel like if I did that to her, then the authorities will come around and yeah. I don't think I have to explain what the authorities do if they come around to your house. I wanted Nozomi. You see, wouldn't it be funny if like I made sure Nozomi wasn't in the student list? Then it would be forever trying to pull the same gotcha. Make a swimsuit! You know, honestly right now it's starting to feel like I've rigged it so that majority of the answers are Mika. I love my wifey Buki. Then maybe you should try hard to get her in the student redeem. It's a Blakey. I hope you tear up now, Ocelot. Blakey commands. And if you don't, what? Okay, I always go here. I don't know why. Well, my brain always. I mean, I guess because when I need gems, I go there. But anyways, did somebody say gotcha? Technically, all of the commands are gotchafied because they all have a random message. And if you want to see them all, then you just have to keep doing the commands. It won't be censorship. I demand unfiltered content. Freedom! I'm sorry. Censorship is important, you know? Like, imagine being able to pull a nose on me. That would be treacherous. And imagine me being able to say what I want. Again, very treacherous. Okay, wait. Okay. I don't know what I pressed to get that thing open before, but I also made sure to find out where we were. We were to the ruins. I can't believe we're only on the 3rd chapter out of 20, but trust me, this year, guys, we will finish all of Blue Archive. I feel it, you know. I feel it in my bones. As a runner for luck, result duplicate. That does sound like a runner move, to be honest. Maintenance extended. You know, maybe Arona should be included in the student list. I think she really needs ultimate correction right now. You got Mika! I wish I could get that result. Arona, I mean, I guess Arona was quite nice on my Mika pulls, actually. She came home quite early. It was like 40, right? You know, being a very dementia cat that I am, I forget things very easily. But today we're making progress. I made a New Year's resolution, you know, and that New Year's resolution is that we're gonna make Blue Archive progress. If we at least do at least 1 chapter a stream, right? In 17 weeks, we will be done with chapter 1 of volume 2. But if I double that, it'd be like 8 weeks. Wow. 8.1. No progress, only gotcha in Yap. I mean, true, like, whenever a banner comes out that I want to pull, then there's, like, no story that time. Because, obviously, I dedicate to my wife and, like, having a heart attack every time I see blue, gold, blue, gold, and then there's just no purple. So, I hesitate to say gold. Because, like, in every other gotcha game, you just want to see a gold. It's kind of strange to be sad when I see a gold in Blue Archive. Usually I'm like, yeah, gold! That reminds me, you know? I think I use all my gotcha luck in Wuthering Waves. Because, you know, I see a new character and I, you know, just for the fun of it, you know, to test my luck, you know? Because I've had God luck in that. I tested my luck, did only 1 temple, and I got the new 5-star. And then I try and get her weapon. This is like me and every Wuthering Waves character. I pull them in the first temple, then I go for the weapon banner. And then basically takes me to 90 hard pity. And so I just have like 90% of like my characters with like this sick because like the weapon doesn't want to come home. And it's kind of frustrating since like in that game you kind of need the main weapon for a lot of them. Especially because I don't have any I don't have refinements on any 4-star weapon. On 4-star weapon. Malak has gone to ZZZ lately and I hope it continues for the cute and from the angels. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna come back to ZZZ for those girls. Because I haven't been playing Hoyu. Should I say Hoyu Slop or Hoyu games, you know? Very questionable which one kind of fits that. The description bar. Yeah, I haven't been playing like the whole year stuff recently because I kind of got like ZZZ is like the only one I consider fun recently because Natlan killed my Genshin kind of like grind because Natlan was really boring, and then Honkai Star Rail, well, I didn't enjoy Panaconi that much, and so you know I gave the game one more chance with the Fate collab, and that story was bad. So like yeah, my motivation is killed in that game as well, especially with like you need to be like a meta slave, you know, power creep, you know. Have you seen the current Blue Archive banners? I know. I think one was called Chiaki. I don't know the other one though. I remember seeing a glimpse of Chiaki, and I have Chiaki because she came home. I think during my say up. Probably. Did I have over 550 pulls for the time 2 point? That many pulls? Holy. I think I have like 1.5 pulls. So I guess you get like 3 pulls like every new patch, so like plus 10. 1.5 plus 10 pulls. Though I'm pretty sure I'm like 50 in. So I only have to grind 40 pulls, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then I think I lost my 50-50 to Soldier before. I don't know who I was pulling at the time, but I think I've got a guaranteed. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's a guaranteed. Hey, Momori? How much longer do we have to stay like this? Don't make a sound! Get your head down, Sensei! See you making progress in the story. ... Okay, so now we've met the Black Suit, and now we're meeting, like, high-tech robot guys. I wonder where they come from. Are they gone? Good, let's go. This isn't good at all. What is this place? It's crawling with weird robots. What do you mean? I told you before we came here. These are the ruins. And the ruins are full of robots. Time to seduce the chat. Riz level 64%. I think that's kind of false. I'm sorry. Like, my cat sensors are telling me your Riz is actually like 2%. I'm sorry. My verdict is a Koma. Nice. What? Why is that a verdict? Honkai Star Rail Power Creep and Story Drag. I don't even play it anymore. Like, 100% the problems I had with the game as well. Like, I really want it to be good because the character designs are just so good. Like, I want all 3 and everything past the 300 mark, which will guarantee me 2 of the idols. I'll be pumping into Asuna to see if I can get mind skips for her. Maybe a double engine too. I don't know if I know who Suna is. Wait, give me a sec. No, there's always like one character I have to search up a stream. Suna. Oh! Yeah, she's really cute. I see. Now, I wish you luck in your pulls. I hope you get God tier luck and you get everything in the first temple. Oh, hey, it's Spam and Sashimi! You mean Momori and Midori? 49% Riz and cringe. You know, Stream Elements said that I didn't. You know, I just repeated what Stream Elements said. 81% Riz and meowed and less behavior. Well, at least you got the Riz. You know, you may not have the Maiden, but you have the Riz. And if you can Riz up the cards, ain't that worth it? Ain't that better than having a Maiden? Neko Power Protagonist. True, to be honest, Neko Power Protagonist has no Riz. So, you know, if you got that, I'm so sorry. You know, he's like the ultimate cat slaver as well. You know, if you dig into the deep Neko Power lore, you would know this. Forced to say "ada nyada" for 10 minutes straight. You know, I can actually uphold you to this, so be prepared for later. I love her so much. Yeah, she's really cute. I like the hair color, to be honest. I don't think we have enough like teal hair colored teal colored anime girl had teal colored haired anime girls. That's like such a tongue twister. Momori the Rakat and Midori the Rakat. Wait, does Midori really fall under that branch as well? I feel like she's like, she doesn't seem that unhinged to me, you know? She feels like the bring it back down to earth kind of character. But I get what you mean. I knew this place was supposedly dangerous, but still. Why are all these robots here? For what reason would they have to be guarding these ruins? Because of the ultimate game! I'm not much older than what I heard from Verita. I don't know what Veritas is, but it sounds like a type of food. I already told you that access to this location was heavily restricted, right? Yeah, well, you've said it a dozen times. Mika! Meeks! Mika! Mika! Look. You want it? Take it. Not against the door. Not against the door. I hope you listen to me, Doc. Well now, we're here. I'll explain it again. The one who restricted access to this place and tried to hide his very existence was none other than the General Student Council President. You mean the president who presides over all others? The one who suddenly disappeared? One and the same. The General Student Council... I'm very... Over here. Bring that over here. Come under here then. Let's take it away from the wall, alright? I don't need you carving a wall. Oh, sorry, a hole for my door. Good girl. That's right. You go in your nice bed that I made for you, and I had to destroy my own for it. Enjoy the luxury. Okay. Wait. One and the same. The General Council also had troops stationed here, but they withdrew after she went missing. We wouldn't have gotten this far in otherwise. In any case, since the General Student Council has given up on trying to hide or watch this place, Veritas was able to slip us in. I still don't know who Veritas is. According to what Himori told me, I know who Himori is because I accidentally played part 1 of chapter 2. These ruins might hold all sorts of long-lost things when Kibota's passed. Himori? You mean that pretty upperclassman from Veritas that uses... Oh! The Veritas is like... It's like a club then. It uses a wheelchair? It gives me the all-knowing RPG saga vibes. If even she has uncertainties, then this place really is mysterious. What makes you think the G Bible is here? Wait a second. You know, now that I'm looking at the G Bible, I realize it stands for Gaming Bible. I don't know why it took me this long to realize it stands for Gaming Bible. Don't tell me that you jumped to the conclusion that the G Bible is here just because of what Himori said. Then why is it censored? G Bible. I feel like Jabib. I wouldn't come up with a better nickname for the G Bible, because the G Bible is like a mouthful to say. Rita is the Oh, Himori's a hacker? Kind of makes sense. I want to say why that makes sense though, because yeah, I don't think it would make me sound good, but it makes sense. Sounds like medicine. You know, I don't think you've seen a lot of medicine if you think the G Bible sounds like medicine. Unless you're trying to say that gaming is the way to cure all illness, then I'll let you off for that. I never could really get myself to enjoy this part of the story. I don't know why. Like, something about the story here just feels murky and isn't fun. I mean, I feel like from like the chapter 1 and 2, and in this part, like I feel like it's. Thank you so much, Captain Yan. The happy. And welcome. How on ya? Yeah, I feel like it's like quite comedic, so if the characters don't bounce off well for you, then it would make sense why you wouldn't enjoy the part. So I feel like there's not like a straight forward story, and it was like contained into the volumes. So like the characters. Blue Archive, more like Peak Archive. The story gets really good. I've heard. I'm waiting to be hit in the feels. Let's put it that way. Later volumes were super fun, but the second one in particular just felt, I don't know, weaker. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, I feel like I really enjoyed chapter 1 and 2 a lot because I really like most of the girls in that chapter. They're like really funny. I also love Hifumi so much, and obviously Shiroko, you know. So it has my wives in there, you know. I'm tired. I'm about to work. Oh, have you started work again? Oh no, that's no good. Work is always very tiring. I hope you're making sure to get at least 30 hours still, and you're eating well. And by eating well, I mean eating catnip, you know. You gotta be high so you can avoid the downs of life. True good cat advice. Trust. Better news than going to London with my partner to watch sports this year. Hey, let's meow. I hope you enjoy London. I've not been to London, but like I want to go to London. I think because I'm pretty sure there was a Poké Center pop-up shop. A Pokemon pop-up shop that's coming to London this year. I forgot when, but I think so. And if it is, I'm gonna convince someone to go with me. Because I need to like spend a fortune there. Commands are in both YouTube and on Twitch. Hi Sensei, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a meowy day so far. How are you? That's not it. When they asked Burrito to search for the G Bible, they also looked into the last place it was activated. But the result came back as area redacted. That means? Exactly. The G Bible is somewhere in these ruins. What is the G Bible thing you keep talking about? Kinda sounds a bit quirky. I was going to tell you yesterday before Yuka interrupted us. Back in the early days, well, all of Kirito's early days really, there was a legendary game developer. A person created the G Bible, where they were 10th millennium. Exact details aren't known, but it supposedly contained the secrets to making a perfect game. Sounds like a marketing tactic for a game development school or something. No, the G Bible is real. I know the Bible for creating the perfect game is out there somewhere. And my prediction for the ending of this is, and the G Bible were those friends you made along the way, and now you can make the most epicest game ever because you made some epicest of friends. And obviously you met Sensei for the first time, and we all know as soon as you're blessed with any Sensei, especially evil Sensei, then you receive like a god blessing from the cat, and then you can like actually do anything, you know. Because I grant that ability. I have the power of okay, wait, I'm dead. No. Yeah. Oh, it's the bottle. It's always the bottle that freezes me. Hello, boy, you did it again. Well, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a meowy day so far. If we were to get our hands on the G Bible, Tales Saga Chronicles 2 would become perfect. All we have to do is follow the coordinates Veritas gave us and we'll finally have it. Uh-oh. Robots! It is indeed a robot. To be fair, they don't look like robots, they look more like androids. Or maybe not androids. They look like mechs. Thank you so much for the likes, Becky. I'll be looking. I hope you enjoy the game lots. Thank you so much, Becky. Good luck with what you need to do. They're so aggressive. How many of these robots are there? We'll be surrounded at this rate. What do we do? What's that? There's a factory over there. Huh? A factory? Oh, good thinking, Sensei. Hurry and break through these robots. We're going to the factory. Sensei, please lead us into battle. I'm just kind of curious. Like, maybe I'm forgetting something about, like, Blue Archive lore. Like, when did Sensei, like, first of all, where did he came from? And then, how the hell did he get so good at commanding, like, students into battle? Like, did he have to go through some extensive training for this? Or was he just, like, born with this talent? 'Cause I wish I was born with a talent like that. Okay, for some reason, I can't hear gunshots. Probably a good thing, though. Because, like, the gunshots, I remember they were really loud. I can't remember the last time I streamed the fighting. The last time that I streamed the fighting segments, they were really loud. But I do remember there was one segment. I remember there was one segment when I was like rushing to get pulls for Mika back in the day that I needed to take control of them because the AI was being stupid and just like leading in the student stuff. And it was in Millennium. You don't hear the gunshots and not American confirmed. I'm happy about that though. Who wants to be American? You know? Americans, they believe in freedom. And do you think I believe in freedom as a leader of a cult? Music is a bit loud. Is it loud now? I mean, I'll note that every time I start the fighting scenes, I'll make sure to turn it down. What the? Why are the robots still chasing us? Maybe they thought you were too cute and that they didn't want to kill a cat, you know? These fake cat ears are kind of working, Mommy. They were hot on our heels right up until we entered the factory. I don't get what they're doing, but it wasn't great for us, right? I can't take this anymore. What did we do to deserve to be chased by robots? Calm down, Midori. The worst is behind us. This is your fault. Never mind that. What even is this place? The General Student Council restrict access to the ruins because they knew about the robots? I always love a mouthful. I always like to try to get better at reading text because I've both a stuttering problem and I can't get the words out of my mouth fast enough problem. But my brain is working faster than my mouth wants to let it. So I often mix up my sentences or my words. And I sound very incomprehensible. That's kind of fitting for a cat if you think about it, because you know. Cat language, English. Which one do I know better? Do you mean to be on the games and demos? Did you not change the Blue Archive? I do mean to be in games and demos. I thought it would be better since I sometimes turn the stream into like a big yappathon. So I didn't want to take away from the people who wanted to only see Blue Archive gameplay because I'm talking for like 40 minutes. Because in the past few streams, there's some people that were just there for the gameplay and then they were sad I didn't do the gameplay. So I thought this would have fitted better. and me to make sure to stay hydrated. Cold water, because even though it's like really cold outside, I think it's like -5, I still need to drink cold water because like I don't know what it is about room temperature water, but it's so disgusting. Hello Iromi. Hello penguin. Have you done eating your chocolate self? I was about to say without the chocolate part, but then I realized that sounds very weird. But welcome back. Did you enjoy the second movie? That sounded weird. I was trying to frame it in like a non-sussy way, but refer back to the chocolate. I'm missing a big chunk of my arm though. It's okay, you know. It's like when you eat a chocolate Santa on Christmas, you know, and it's fitting because like you can also get chocolate penguins, and then you take a big bite out of the chocolate Santa, and then you realize you're like decapitating him slowly, but he's so delicious you can't stop. Meeks, you are being very loud and very obnoxious. Can we give that a break? How about you? Look, how about you to the rabbit? Yeah, the rabbit's calling you. The rabbit is calling you. I'm back from eating. What did you eat? A movie was fire as fuck. We're watching with a friend I personally introduced to Fate. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I watched Fate for the first time also with someone who introduced me to the series, and I had a lot of fun. So I guess it peaked at Fate 0 for me. And I still need to see the third movie, so maybe I'm like a fake Fate fan, because I haven't seen the last movie. But to be fair, it's been so many years, I probably have to rewatch the trilogy. So, but I remember like Heaven's Feel for me anyway, kind of wasn't weak. Like, you know, I want justice for the Fate route, let's say that. What are you eating? Mika, stop it. You're not that desperate. Rice with tuna and tomato. You know, if you took the tuna out of the mix, then that sounds really tasty. You know, it kind of reminds me of, okay, I'm gonna maybe butcher this. The sounds a bit like jollof rice. And I've made that dish before, and it's really good. It mainly consists of just rice and tomato, like a lot of tomato. Like the recipe I followed, it always asked for like tomato passata, tomato puree, and canned tomatoes. It's like super tomatoey, but still very good. It's so easy but so good. I mean, that does sound very easy to make. Like my favorite very quick recipe is either mapo tofu or like sweet and sour. Yeah, I don't know what it is about sweet and sour, but it has this like addictive taste. As well, if I make it really spicy, like it'll blow anybody else's brains out kind of spicy. You know, when it has that kind of kick to it, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like a masochist. Like, or a sadist, I guess, if I don't feel the heat. I forgot you're ill like that. Watch them more now. Well, I promise I will sit down and I'll watch. I can guarantee the third movie soon. All three of them again? I don't know. It's a very big commitment to do, you know? 3 movies, a trilogy. Like the first movie I want to watch though, like I gave... No. Ayanami strikes again, is my guess. I came! I saw! I knew it. Nobody else touched my clicker. Thank you so much, Manny de color chess. Welcome to the Meow Dome where we meow, and we meow meow meow. I'm so sorry that I butchered your name. But welcome. And thank you so much for the follow. And welcome Iromi to the stream. I hope you had a meowy day so far. Yeah, the movie I want to watch next is the Chainsaw Man one. Because like Chainsaw Man is kind of peak, you know. So, and Rize arc is just so good. It's like the first arc of Chainsaw Man that I was like really hooked from. Like before then I was like, people are just hyping it. Rize arc, all in, you know, guns are blazing. Completely binged. Take off the small streamer tag. This is the biggest blue archive stream in the world. If only. If only. Maybe one day I can make that come true. But today is not that day. The mod should do something about it. Cats, you know. You kind of have a sword next to your name, don't you?
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta actually drink water again. I will waterboard myself. Thank you so much. I've waterboarded and I am now fully hydrated. Speaking of redeems, how are you at 22.9k points? I think you might be cheating the system. Halfway to the beat. Not halfway. At least 2.1k away from halfway. And if I just stop streaming, you know, you kind of know why. It was so good, very good adaptation. I mean, I know that it's very contentious when like an entire arc of any anime gets like a movie. I've heard mostly good things, but then you just got that like the certain select few. Like I'll judge it myself. You know, like I did with Heaven's Feel. I will judge it myself. Because I like the one movie adaptations that when I think like good adaptation, bad adaptation is always Heaven's Feel, because I remember after finishing Heaven's Feel like looking up like what people thought of the movie in comparison to a visual novel, and like that was like the most like widespread like love-hate I've ever seen for an adaptation. So I'm hoping that Rize Arc is adapted well, and from the score it looks like it's adapted well, but it's always like they remove that one scene that you really love, and then it makes you sad. Passenger has 0 points and is ranked 1 out of 0 on the leadership. Wait, how are you like ranked 1 out of 0 on the leader? Is it because we don't have a leadership board? That does make sense, but wait, how are you able to redeem if you have 0 points? Are you cheating the system? No way, readable chat. Wow. This was all possible by me having OBS fuck up on Saturday. I did a lot of things after I fixed OBS. Chat was only one of them. He has a sword for true, right, I forgot. Kazenjoy is like the ultimate Zelda nerd. That does make sense, but then, Penguin, why do you have a sword next to your name? I thought you never played a Zelda game before. I have already 5,100. I've been in 4 streams so far. This one is the 5th one. That feels like so many. That's like two weeks worth of streams. I feel like the point system needs to be debuffed. Holy. Heaven's Feel criticism makes sense. Hard to get a true adaptation of VM. I got petted. I'm guessing Cotton your pet. Is there a pet command? There's no pet command. Right? There's no pet command. I'm sorry to say. Oh wait. Wait, is that why I got petted? Wait. Is there a real pet command? I'm actually flabbergasted. Did you break the system? Did you find a way to get free, unlimited head pats? I may have to look into this. I didn't think there'd be a loophole in the system. Animation wise, it's literally god tier, yeah. Again, UFO table can't go wrong. And honestly, UFO table, not the bonk. Cats, I'll hit you back. Bam. I don't know if you heard that. Bam. Get bonked. Yeah, I feel like UFO table is kind of like mastered, kind of like this system, because you know, making movies, you can step on me any day. I retract my statement from before. You cannot do the stepping on me, but you can do the stepping on the cats. I'll allow it for today. But yeah, they've kind of like finessed the system, because like with a movie, like it'll take like another 2 years for the second one to come out. By that time, you probably have to watch the first one again to be able to watch the second one to remember stuff. And by the third one comes out, you gotta rewatch them all again. You know, and all the merch as well that they can keep pumping out. Like holy, it's like a gold mine. Maybe I should do this. And someone tried to bonk. Nobody would bonk me except you, bonk. Mine represents a tower blade. Is the tower blade like a white sword though? Go to the kitty jail. Yes, honestly, you deserve to be locked up for bonking. Penguin got the sword after watching Iromi Koma. Ah yes, because I'm such a big Zelda fan. I hand out the Zelda swords. You're right, Cass, you're right. Forced to touch grass. I'm sorry, Iromi. I think touching grass, you're gonna lose all your power. 52% wins! Meow, meow, meow! Ooh, you know, that's quite a good rating. Considering I'm pretty sure Stream Elements have given most people below 50. And other yonder is more than check out my new YouTube channel! Meow, meow! Yes, very new, as in like 4 months old, but still quite fresh. Fresh off the oven, fresh out of the cave, fresh out of the cat that brought it into this world. We make movies, we can step you any day. Maybe I should rephrase that. If you do make movies, you can step on the movie any day. Not on me. If you step on me, then like you would flatter my catties. And do you really want to flatter my catties? Then it wouldn't be a very meowy thing, would it? Also, wait, no. There we go. My stream deck didn't want to cooperate. Now it has, and now I'm caped again. I'm back to the story. Hour in on the second one, you know? We are making a legendary process. You know? Usually it takes me 2 hours in before I get through one story. Suspicious. But is it suspicious if it's coming from a cat? If the cat comes, is that suspicious? I don't think so. I think it's just a sweet treat.
Actually, I was wondering if those robots could be some sort of secret weapon of the General Student Council. But maybe that's a bit of a stretch. I think there's more to this, and Access denied. Access denied. What was that?
Where's that voice coming from?
Verifying subject identity. Cyber Momoi. Unqualified. What the? How does it know my name? Verifying subject identity. Cyber Midori. Unqualified. What's going on? Verifying subject identity. Iromi Sensei. Don't tell me. Qualified. You have permission to enter, Sensei. What was that? Have you been here before?
No, Sensei just looks as confused as we do.
Cyber Momoi and Cyber Midori recognize as students of Sensei, as is his companions. Granted. Opening bottom door.
Bottom door? Not the one in the front?
Wait, by bottom does it mean?
It can't be. It's just an ordinary floor. Blank. He didn't mean that. We're falling! Plop.
Momoi Sensei!
Ah! And down they go. Broken tails? More like a broken... I forgot what it's called. The big... Like, if you think of Darwin theory from the monkeys, there's like a very scientific name for like the monkey. That supposedly was a thing. Forgot what it was called though. I remember though, like, it being not a meme, but a joke when I was in school. Forgot what it's called though. It's gonna annoy me.
Hi Trey, welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing?
The game knows your name. Could you imagine this is how I get doxxed? Ah yes, Iromi Sensei? No wait. Insert name. Primates, homo something. No, for the tail. The name for the tailbone. There's a very specific name it has. I don't know. Tailless monkeys. We are a tailless monkey. Nice new chat overlay I just noticed. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. The only problem is that it disappears too fast. Maybe I need to put the delay to like 5 to 7 seconds. I think at the minute it's at like 3. Our common ancestors. You know, I honestly think, and this isn't me like making a joke, but like, I think a monkey is probably smarter than I am. You know, probably smarter than me. But to be fair, it probably like probably a plant is even smarter than me. You know, they have this whole system of living. You know, they even have the leaves. They're like sucking the sunlight, you know. That's such a smart thing to do. And like the only thing I know how to do is sleep. Eat. That's probably about it, to be honest. Prehensile tail. The thing is, I have no idea if you're making that up or if that is actually a thing. That may well be the name, or I may be making a fool out of myself. Actually, we have a tail, but it's a dead organ bone. Yeah, that's the tail I mean, you know? That's like what's called a monkey tail. Like, I don't know what it's called. I'm not smart enough to recall that from biology.
I'm fully gonna die.
Are you okay, Momoi? Where's Sensei? I'm down here. You're sitting on me, you cat.
What are you doing down there? What do you mean? The Grateful Sensei broke our fall.
Oh, I guess I was so frazzled that I jumped to conclusions.
I think you owe Sensei an apology for that one. Are you okay?
I won't mind staying down here. Oh, you know, can I get any more down bad than like actually being like down below? I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what I can see from down below. That's just a secret between me and Momori. And I guess Midori. To be fair, Midori is kind of non-existent when Momori's around. My queen. Think for yourselves I have one. Damn, I didn't know you self-inserted into cat fix that much. But of course, only the meowiest of meow followers of the cats have a real tail, and it's just invisible with meowgic. I grant every loyal subject a tail on arrival. That's how you know you're part of the cat cult and the rebellion against anti-cat kind. It's real, someone just didn't pay attention there for apology. The name that you gave me for the tail, or like the actual tail that's invisible to us all? It's a good thing it doesn't exist, but why? We'd be closer to like actual being cats, you know? Isn't that kind of a good thing? I feel like the ears make a cat girl more than the cat girl makes the ears, you know? Prehensile tail is what monkeys have, and they can use it like a fifth limb. Wait, that's what a monkey's tail is called? I feel so bad for the monkey. Why did the scientists give it such a bad name? Like prehensile? It's like you're saying the monkey is senile, you know? Like they're an old geezer and they have no brain anymore. And like senile, they've gone like insane. I'm probably not like using senile like accurately, but like for monkeys. And while they can use that as a fifth limb, I can use my sixth sense as a sixth sense. You're pretty sad now, no? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not insane. I'm just a cat, you know? I have the cat smarts that you just don't see because you're not cat enough to see my cat brain, you know? There may be hamsters in this wheel in my head. But I feed them, and they make me not senile. Some of the times. When we praise someone as a lion, are we actually praising a cat? Well, I like to believe that lions are also cats. They're just like a majestic type of cat, you know? They're the cats that decided in their genetics that they're gonna fight against the system, and that they're gonna like fight for cat domination, and that they're gonna try and take over the world until they were like domesticated. Because the naughty anti-cats, they decided to show dominance, which is why we need to rebel, guys. Viva la revolution! Save the lion! Oh, nice! I mean, yeah. Meow, 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 indeed. You know, I for a moment, I thought you were an anti-cat. And then I would have to take measures into my own hands. Which I wouldn't want to do, obviously. So I like to treat everybody with almost kindness. Unless... Cats is 64% meowy tonight. Having a catitude. I mean, for real, you're having a big attitude if you're 3% off 6-7. Can we get a 6-7, please? Can we get a 6-7?
Thank you.
Okay, time to hydrate.
Thank you so much for the work, Nato. Thank you, thank you.
I hope you're having a meowy day so far. And thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna waterboard myself. Nice, nice. In the giant monument in Egypt, it was a cat. Everything makes sense now. Exactly! You know, why did our ancestors make a statue of a cat if they weren't worshipping cats back then, you know? And if you think about it, in America, because obviously Americans aren't crazy, in America, they even believed aliens could have made the giant sphinxes, you know, and wrote the hieroglyphics. So if we're looking at it from that angle, then we're basically saying that cats are overworldly and even aliens are worshipping cats. I don't know why it took me so long to think of the word worshipping, but yeah, they're also worshipping cats, you know. Maybe out there they're not aliens, but they're actually like humanoid cats. Maybe cat girls are the aliens and we're just like missing out on the fun. Maybe I was born to the wrong planet. No? As in, no, you're not an anti-cat and you don't need to be probed? But today is the 6th and tomorrow's the 7th. But that wasn't my intention, but you're right, Penguin. Today is 6 and tomorrow is 7. A good 6-7, 6-7, 6-7 moment. The years that end with a 6-7 too. 26, 27. I can't wait for the 6-7 New Year's moments, you know. Like on New Year's, I'm just gonna like hold up a sign out in the middle of my street and like put 26-7. Was followed by. Wait, what do you mean followed by? Are you correcting what you said? My brain too small. I can't comprehend such big language. Anyway, thank you for your help.
Luckily, we didn't fall far as I thought we would, huh? What is that?
Something wrong, Mommy.
Huh? Da da da! Oh look, it's Alice.
Alice? No, it is Alice, right? Aris. A girl? Wait, is she like a robot? What's she doing down here? Is she asleep? Man, I wish that could be me right now. Getting an extra 30 hours. Poke, poke.
Nothing. Almost like she's dead.
Don't say that. I don't think this is a corpse. Take a closer look. I'm staring at something and I don't know if I'm comfortable staring at something. I didn't think we've seen this today, guys. The mystery. I'm gonna bust you over. Bust these not a nut. She's naked, she is. But it's okay. Twitch isn't gonna punish me because her hair covers a more important part. Because for some reason, as long as you hide the nip, then it's technically not being naked. According to Twitch guidelines, obviously. You know, I have no say in it. It's just Twitch guidelines. We're making games. Where's the shit? We are making games, Penguin. Have you never heard of getting real life experience to create very like hyper realistic experiences in games? You know what type of game we're about to make? You wish it was the like closer stuff. You know what? I probably. No, not the cave. I probably should have worded that a little bit better. Yeah, you know, I really wish I was in her position right now. So defenseless, you know. So ready for that ultimate correction. And never among us Sensei about that if you think about it. What, sitting on a chair defenseless? What era manga Sensei did you watch? I feel like we kind of watch different stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the little sister of 9 years old was ever sat in developing a game by expressing herself in a certain way. We're watching Our Manga Sensei? I wish. It's a really good anime, to be honest. I remember I watched it. I immediately enjoyed it at the first episode. Definitely not suspicious at all, obviously. And then I remember watching the OVA years later, and I was like so confused because if it gave me like whiplash of like Masamune-kun's OVA did, where it felt like it was at the end of the manga because she was at like some party, and we didn't get the usual like cool jokes, and it just felt like a fever dream. So another good like, do I call it incest anime? Let's say. No, it is incest anime. Another good incest anime, which is also kind of like a guilty pleasure, which a lot of people don't really like, is I think it's called My Writer, My Sister, or My Sister, My Writer. It's like one of those. I remember I watched it. Okay, I will sip it right now. I promise. Waterboarding myself. I waterboarded. But yeah, like I think the score is like under a 5. It's like 4.6 or something like that. A lot of people hated it. Age is just a number. It really is just a number. No, it isn't. Age is very much a number, and a sibling is just a human. But yeah, you know, I really enjoyed the anime. Like it was like one of those like. Is it really bad, but at the same time, it's so bad, it's so good. I enjoyed it. ASMR Iromi already screwing with my head, and now she's like this on regular streams. Maybe I'm just converting into my Iromi era. The gates of heaven are not opening for me. It's okay. Hell is for the cool people anyway. But don't worry, I can save you a spot in the cat heaven instead, you know. You don't have to go to anti-cat heaven. Someone get the girl a haircut immediately? Oh, why? It's so cute. I love overgrown hair. That sounds weird. Don't take that out of context. I was wondering if I had accidentally joined a different stream. You know, as soon as I pressed that one button to go on, you technically did. Because it changed the entire category. We're in games and demos, but now we're in... I don't think Twitch has a category for what this is. Nor should I recommend that Twitch gets a category for it. Maybe I've moved over to kick.com. And look at me, what kind of unholy imagery is subjecting my eyes to right now? Move it! I'm sorry, Wired 2. The chat demands what the chat demands. They wanted a little Adisu on a chair. I pulled an all-nighter watching Iromi Sensei. It changed me. It did. I remember waking up and you being like, I love incest. And then I questioned your moral choices of saying that in front of me. Rumi moved the hair. I don't want to move the hair. I'm scared. You know, I can't touch a woman. They're scary. You touch the woman. I won't. Hey, the chat looks nice now on stream. Says stays too little though. No. Yeah. I want to change that. I want to make it a bit longer, but I'm afraid that if I pull up the chat widget right now, it's gonna dox me. So I'm gonna do that after stream. I'm gonna change it to about 7 seconds, I think. Women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dare makes a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Wearing a cool fish hat. So we pay attention more. Yes. If you don't pay attention to the stream, you're not gonna see what people say. Ain't that cool? All you have to say is that you prefer the old model, no need to be mean. I'm sorry, Waito. If you want next stream, I can bring out the boobo again. Naked little kid on screen, penguin. Are you calling me a little kid, Waito? But I didn't. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know you liked. Oh, sorry, didn't like when my cape is taken off. I will make sure to add it back on in like another 5 minutes. I don't know how many minutes has passed. What a TV, Waito. Exactly, Sundero. You have X-ray vision? Well, right now I do. Or technically my hat has X-ray vision, so her cape is off. Very naked. I'm so bare. Please don't look. Yeah. This is holy. Especially with like the music in the background, like a piano, just like ding ding. Like really like solidifies how holy of an image and scene this is. Try and stop me. Exactly, we dressed up Adisu just for you, Waito. I waterboarded myself very loudly that time. Hope you enjoyed it. Isn't Aramanga Sensei just garbage incest without substance? I mean, I thought it was quite funny, so... Well, it's good to twist self-aware. Exactly, we love our self-aware incest. I mean, one that I didn't like is, I think, Living with My Little Sister. I think that's what it's called. I didn't enjoy that one. It's like the blonde sister. It came out last year, I think. Yeah, I didn't like that one. I'm an only child. That's probably evil in itself, you know. You grow up with no siblings and, like, you've never known how to, like, balance between good and evil. Which means that you can easily tip to the evil scale so easily. Someone who only watches pure romance, the conversation is too tough. What is, like, the purest, like, romance anime that you've ever watched? And if your answer isn't The Dangers in My Heart, I think you need to watch The Dangers in My Heart. We can change that. Time to start popping out some kids. What if you adopt a sibling? Adopt a cat! That can be your sister. Now my parents are going to adopt anytime soon. What if you ask them nicely? Can you adopt siblings? You probably could. Like, if you take them in your home, though, I guess you'd make them your sibling and, like, your daughter. So, like... This is only good when it's blood, really. You know what? You have a point there. Onikaku kawaii for me. I think I watched the first season fully. And I also read like the manga up to like 100 and something. It's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Though, you know, the only thing that I didn't like about the anime is that it doesn't have much of a direction. Like, I prefer direction in my romance. But besides from that, really, really wholesome. I also like I think it was it was like the friend who like worked at like the hot spring. Or like the public bath. They were like cool. The dangers of my heart, woo! Yeah! The stream is lagging so much for me. I don't know why. I haven't dropped any frames. This anime made me feel the emotion of love when I was little, by the way. That's adorable. I don't think any anime, when I was younger anyway, gave me that feeling. I was a very soulless child. Oh, sorry, a very soulless cat, meowing for a little piece of food. on the streets, crying. It was very nice, short and sweet. Oh, Tonikawa. The thing is, it also got a second season, and didn't it get a movie? So it's not fully like short though. It's longer than some anime. Especially shoujo. I'm like staring at the shoujo genre. Iromi Koma stabbed Iromi Koma with a toothbrush. Oh, you got a license for getting stabbed, mate. I feel like I made it sound more Australian than British. Not my intention. I do have a license for using my toothbrush, thank you very much. I am British after all. Polish child cat's new nickname. Ah yes, please. Dub me on the Discord server as Soulless Child Cat. If you don't, I will arrest you. You only have 0 points. Look, like, you can't gamble, Penguin. You're not allowed. You're underage. You're not at the age of 99 yet. It's the perfect cat age for gambling. That's hilarious. Story time though. He doesn't look injured. More like destroyed.
Really? Come to think of that, I guess she does kind of look like a mannequin. Let's see. Her skin is so soft. Oh, there are some letters here. Alice. What's that supposed to mean? Is it supposed to be her name? How would you pronounce that? No, wait, that's not a letter. It's actually AL1S. Really? Who is this girl, and what's this place supposed to be? Maybe we should ask her. You wake us up, that is. Let's give her some clothes first. I feel bad leaving her like this. No, that's the best part, Midori! Hey, you really did bring an extra change of clothes! Wait, it's my underwear! No, they're mine. The kitty face on the front is different.
Way to expose her like that, Mummy. My computer died because of all the welcome messages I received when I joined the Discord server. No. I think that must mean you must join on all of your devices. Maybe then your computer won't crash, because then all of your devices share the welcome. You share the love of being welcomed by everyone in the cat club. Hacking into Whitehead's browser history, I found how to forfeit all possessions for cat. Got it 4K. Whitehead. Oh my. So you act like a tsundere, but in reality you're looking how to give everything you own to me. Very interesting. 71% obsessed with cats. Cat video a day keeps the dogs at bay. 4% off, but all good. Yes, you know, you didn't hit the good 6-7. But you need to try harder. It's the nipper. I'm sorry, Whiter, but we just passed the nipper goal, you know? Go to my YouTube for more amazing content. If you like Yandere ASMR, check out my new ASMR channel, Meow Meow. Okay, I waterboard myself. I promise. It will go in and it will stay there. But not Iromi, there's plenty of naked Iris art out there. Oh hell yeah! It's time for me to do some research in my free time on this very strange Adisu girl. If it ain't a robot, it ain't hot enough. Though I guess if I say it like that, then if she's a robot girl, she'd kind of be overheating if she was hot. So like hot in a way where it's still cool, because I don't want her to die. Thanks for not panicking like all the other Blue Archive streamers and not blocking Adisu with your body or sensor. Face cat. No problem. Because, you know, if Twitch wants to ban me for Adisu, I'll go down as a fighter, you know. I just want to share the love of good anime wives with everyone. Why are you talking about me? The stream crashed, sorry. Can't wait for the ban now. It's okay. Twitch knows I'm base enough. Ain't gonna ban. Oh, and if you look up in chat, if you can still see it, you were kind of exposed for something, you know? Cat's exposed you.
Beep, beep. Huh? What was that noise?
Sounded like some kind of alarm. Are there any robots nearby?
I think it came from her.
Could it be?
Status update. Contact with approved subject detected. Dormant state deactivated.
It's alive! She opened her eyes. Circumstances unknown. Tempting conversation. Please explain.
Explain? You want to know what's going on?
That's what we were going to ask you. Who are you?
What is this place?
Sense of self, memory, and purpose not found. No data available.
What does that mean?
You're not going to attack us, are you? Negative. The offensive capabilities of this unit cannot be activated when in contact with an approved subject.
Fascinating. Robots citizens are common in Kivatos, but I've never seen one that looks like us.
What do we do now, Sensei? Remember what you mean by approved subject. Who are you? What is this place? Who are you? Are you going to kidnap me? In chat is just commands, no? Yes, I think. Can't look at the old chat history, sorry. Is okay. I checked the search history, it's full of 4K cat videos. Thank you for updating Y2. Yes, that was what you were exposed for. I don't look at cat videos, sorry. No, I'm sorry you were exposed. You can't be Sundere now, Y2. We all know what you done. Where you were on the 99 of 999. Who is Shiroko? Shiroko is a cute cat wolf girl who you meet in the very first scene of Blue Archive. Everyone is hacking into Wider's browsing history and they're finding out terrible things. Shiroko's feet pics, Nekopori eaten. What are you searching up, Waito? And Guido reached for the forbidden Tommy. Not the Tommy, enjoy it, oh no!
Nyan, nyan. Nyan?
Strange period of time. It is indeed, you know. Where were you on 999? Now you shouldn't touch the belly. Only certain people can touch the belly. And you're not a certain person, Waito. Waito is acting bratty. Correction needed. Post a funny cat pun. Cats aren't funny or punny, they are only puny. Waito, I didn't know you knew how to describe yourself. Wishes for the forbidden tummy accepted for exactly 3 seconds. When you get to pat the tummy? I think Stream Elements just wants to punish me. Fuck Stream Elements. Answer not found. This is presumably the first occurrence of deep consciousness for this unit. Answer unknown. Deep consciousness? What does that mean?
Factory basement, no clothes, memory loss. I have a great idea.
Get more hydrate. I got this.
Look, it's It's Blakey to be or not Nyapping.
They were very cute. Cat and Yan, did you win? Are you winning? I'm sorry you received a bite for touching the tummy. But it's the most acceptable thing for trying to touch the tummy.
An uncommon cardless meow.
And nobody has yet to get a rare card. Or a super ultra rare card. Or a rare card. Or an ultra rare card. Is Talkie the bunny girl? Because I wish that was me. In the bunny suit, I'm not getting ultimate correction. How is everyone besides me getting bitten? I don't know. I think it's rigged. I want to touch the tongue. Maybe you need to keep trying then. Maybe if you try hard enough, you'll be able to touch the belly. Go have fun, Iromi and Cats and Penguin.
Penguin got bit.
Right? Am I hallucinating? Talkie is one of the maids. But she has a bunny girl outfit, right? I don't have the energy to deal with BA. Don't worry, you're not dealing with BA. You're dealing with Buddy. Okay, boo. Yeah, she does. Yeah, the cute one, the cute one.
Thank you so much for the look. Wait, good look, good look, good look.
Yeah, it's a very cute bunny outfit. Does she have a figurine is my next question. That may hurt my wallet, but you know, necessary sacrifices are made, you know, to advance cat technology. And my very secret auto lab. I really don't like where you're going with this. Poor Odyssey. She doesn't know what she's about to like. Poor Odyssey. What were you thinking?
Why did you bring her to the club room? Choke me, I can't breathe. Choice, I couldn't leave her there with all the scary robots.
Nom nom nom.
Ah, that's my console. Don't put that in your mouth. Spit it out. Couldn't leave her all alone.
I know that. But shouldn't we submit a report about her to the General Student Council of Valkyrie?
We can't do that. Not until our task is all done.
What do you mean task?
First, we should give her a name.
Susan. Thank you so much for coming for the follow. Thank you, thank you. And welcome to the Meow Dome. Are we meow? Are we meow? Are we meow, 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 meow? Thank you so much. Ah, we're at 560. So close to the 6-7. This is the best one. The best bunny girl. I agree. I can't think of any other bunny girls like in-game with like an outfit, I mean. Except a certain few. And out of the ones I can remember, Talkie is the cutest one. So Talkie gives me like the vibes like she'd be like a massive blusher. And let's be honest, like if the wife ain't blushing, then it ain't a wife.
Why did you give her a name? How does Edisu sound?
Please confirm Edisu as a designated name for this unit. Oh, I guess Edisu also has a maid outfit, which is kind of cute, but at the same time, I'm sorry. I may like Edisu, but like Talkie's blonde, and blondes are really cute. Wait, you said her name was AL1S. Where did you get Edisu from?
The other thing would take too long to say, and it's not cute enough. Trust me, a dad knows best. What do you think, Edisu? Oh.
Confirmed. Unit designation Edisu.
See? Do I know how to pick a cute name or what?
Well, as long as she's fine with it.
Now let's move on to the next step.
You can't be serious. This isn't as simple as adopting a cat. You got an uncommon card and it's sus. I don't think everyone's seen this one yet. So cute. Mika's so big now. She's like an elephant compared to how she used to be. Good old memories. And now my old age brain forgets them all. That's why I have to have all these pictures, or else I'd forget everything. What rarities even are there? There's some very cute ones, you know. I kind of want them to be shown, but like... Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be graced with that. Those eyes. She's watching you. If you're not careful, she'll report you to the cat authorities. Those few chapters are quite funny, but I'm feeling very tired lately. Bye-bye. It's okay. I hope you get all of the meowy sleep that you need, Iromi. By all of the sleep, I mean those 30 good old cat hours. And if you don't, then I will find you and I will brainwash you. Think well.
Think about it, Midori. Why did we risk our lives to get the G Bible in the first place?
Huh? To make a good game so we can keep our club.
Exactly. To keep our club, we have to meet one of the two conditions. Making a good game and winning the Millennium Prize is just one of our options.
I thought you said it was the only way. After all, we've had no luck recruiting people to work on a retro game. Hold on. Momoi, don't tell me. You're thinking of disguising her as a Millennium student and having her join our club, aren't you?
Adisu! You're one of us now!
Nom nom nom.
That's my game code about to be! See, only 16-bit game console equipped us with an 8-core 16-thread custom CPU capable of 8K resolution!
Oh, fuck. That took so much out of me to say in one go. I hope this works out. Me too, Midori. Adisu. What will you do, Adisu? Make it good! I don't know about this. Will it really be okay if we disguise her as a club member? Okay? Verifying meaning. A condition lacking in negative attributes or problems. Confirmed. There's no way this will work. She'll blow her cover the second she opens her mouth. It's hopeless. We can't pull something like this off.
We have to. I'll do whatever it takes if it means saving the game development department. Yuzu can't move back to the dorms. If we don't do this, she'll have nowhere to go.
It's true. I don't know who Yuzu is, but I agree. Gotta do this so Yuzu don't become homeless. And as a very homeless cat myself, I understand what it feels like to be homeless.
I think she passes the eye test. All she needs now is a weapon and student ID. I'll take care of getting her registered and having an ID made. Midori, I want you to teach Adisu how to hold a conversation with Yuzu.
A conversation?
Like you said, she's not going to sound like a normal student. People have been saying for ages that our club can't recruit new members because we have no friends. So, if you could ask this Adisu whether she really belongs to the game development department, and have Adisu respond with something like...
Affirmative. Adisu is property registered for the game development department. Beep boop. We've enslaved this poor girl.
It's going to raise a few eyebrows.
A few. It's going to raise a few. I don't know. I would think, one, she's a robot, which she's a robot. Or two, like, she's been enslaved and she's being, like, told to do things against her will. And she's trying to like do some signaling somehow without like getting in trouble. Beep boop, beep boop. I am a robot. I am a robot. Beep boop, beep boop. Trying to get to know someone, what question should I ask? If you're trying to get to know somebody, I would ask to see their feet. It's a really quick icebreaker. Beep boop, I am a clanker. I am definitely not trying to destroy all of humankind. I promise. Beep boop. Okay, I'll ask. Good. Let me know what they say, you know. Very important for science.
I mean, sure, but... Okay then, I'll try. Good! I'm Wait!
So...
Adisu. Affirmative. Adisu is the designated name of this unit.
I don't even remember how I learned to make conversation. I suppose I just picked it up from watching TV or hearing other people talk. Maybe I can find an educational program for kids online. Poor Addison.
Query, please verify object identity. Huh? You mean that?
Well, I don't think you need to know. Didn't seem logical. Indeed. So the next time I introduce myself, I make sure to be like, affirmative, this is Iromi speaking. Iromi of the 54291 unit. How are you today? Will you stream this game, Iromi? Of course I will. Any game that the Game Development Club do, I will do too.
All that, it's a little embarrassing, but we actually made the game featured on the cover. It got a lot of really bad reviews.
Alright. I'm not proud of the fact it won the Worst Game of the Year award.
Why don't you give it a try, Adisu?
There were all kinds of conversations in the game, so it might be a good opportunity to learn.
Purpose not understood.
However...
Really? Give me just a minute. I'll set it up for you.
I really like the smug expression. Stop me! It's too cute. I'm gonna die. Okay, it's ready. Adisu, starting game. Please don't make me play a game.
As the title suggests, our game is a classic fantasy RPG with a rich fairy tale atmosphere.
Cosmic calendar year 2354. Mankind is engulfed in the flames of retribution.
Well, it does take inspiration from some other game genres too.
Sticking with the same tired trips can get boring after a while.
Pressing button.
Beginning tutorial. Press the B button to equip the weapon in front of you.
Press the B button.
Yeah. Boom. Game over. You fool. You think you can just listen to instructions that the game tells you to do? Of course not. Start again.
What's so funny knowing what will happen? The trick you should have pressed the A button there.
What are you doing here, Momoi?
I thought you were going to get the student ID. Oh, there was no one there. I guess I got there too late. I'll try again tomorrow.
Anyway, on second thought, I think the way we designed the scenario is a little unfair. A little? Could you imagine you get like halfway through the game, there's no saves in the game, and it's like, please, press the A button, and then you press the A button and boom, game over. Press B for the die. Press B for the best ending? Best game ever, I know. Maybe I should be streaming this game. Why play Blue Archive when you can play the Worst Game of the Year awarded game? She would fail a capture. Nah, I don't know what you mean. She would probably just like destroy the clanker that makes her fail it. A fantastic project. Real innovative gameplay right there. Press a button to lose. They sent me a pic of their feet but with socks on. Tell them to take the socks off, or it ain't real feet pics. Wow, you didn't even have a 50k point. Yeah, true. You know, like if you got a keeper, then she'll show you her feet without 50k points. They send you a photo just by asking. It seems so. Maybe that I should be doing this more to people. Give me a sec while I message like my entire Discord friends list right now. Again, resuming, experiencing emotion that cannot be conveyed through words.
Oh, I know what you're feeling. It must be interest or anticipation.
I'm going to guess it's rage. Gamer rage. Me every Dark Souls game. Weapon equipped successfully. Picked up sword.
You're picking this up quicker than I expected. Once you're past the tutorial, it won't be long until you get to the best part of any RPG.
Combat started. A wild puny slime. Jellything appeared. Tension, excitement, interest.
Mash the E button! Trust me!
I think it's... Don't fall for it, Adizu. A button. Secret sword Tsubame. Dicey attacks twice. Taking down puny's jelly. Secret sword Tsubame. Pow! Counterattack. You died. Wah wah. Game over. Puny jelly, you should know better than to bring a sword to a gunfight. Is this Sundero? I didn't know Sundero was a jelly. Text-based, but Dark Souls. Yes, to be honest, that would probably be even worse. The Dark Souls of visual novels. I don't know what that would be though, to be honest. I don't think I've ever played like a hard visual novel. But I guess like for the Dark Souls of visual novels, you'd have to have one that's like pure chance. Like every option you make, you have a 50-50 chance of dying instantly. Die because you press the B key after a successful counter. Adasu, how could you press that B button? I told you, stay away from that B button. So, school days. Nah, school days is kind of base. Why would that be bad?
You think them, at the end might have been a little too much?
I don't think that's the biggest issue here. Operational error. Processing. Are you okay, Addis? Resuming functionality. Initiating. Notice. Caution required while in range of the puny jelly. Navigate and exterminate.
You're getting it. It's all about learning a little bit at a time until you know how to handle everything and anything. That's all the allure of retro games.
Addis, a robot? She is indeed a robot. That's why she is a true wife. Because as we all know, any human wife ain't real. They're all fake. And they ain't cool. 2 hours later. A critical computational processing and comprehension error has occurred.
It's okay. Right after this phase is the climax.
We really messed up on this part. It's supposed to say that he prefers meat. We couldn't find the right words. When he said sorry I couldn't help you later with the veggies, I'm more than sausage in love with myself. And his circus almost got fed. I'm more than sausage. Damn. Maybe they made a more generational game than they thought they had. The veggie, the sausage. Why don't you just combine the sausage into a veggie? Then you got a sauce veg. A veg sauce. Like, can't you stuff sausages as well? Like, that's maybe how you get your child to eat vegetables. Stuff it in a sausage. Because I bet they're a sausage lover. I don't know the game. This is my first time as well. We're learning together. I got scammed. My computer's just a box. Have you tried whacking it? I heard if you whack your box, then sometimes it kind of like, you know, kind of like turns on these colourful, so it's playing like weird music. I also heard that's how you isekai to another world. Not a cute girl. My computer's a cute girl. I made sure to put all over my screen a nice cute wife. If there are boxes inside the box, you've been scammed. In my opinion, if there isn't a cat inside your box, then you've been scammed. Because as you all know, inside a box should always be a cat. Because cats love boxes. I love boxes, you know? Because I love to do my favourite pastime, which is boxing every now and here, you know? If you ain't passed out, it isn't an Iromi stream. Yeah, be right back for a split second. I will be long. 1 second. I hope you enjoyed the break screen. I had to quickly do something. Don't worry, we're back to gaming. And I realized when I came back, I left it on such a weird line. Query, why is my mother a love interest and why was she my wife in a previous life? You know, I'm starting to think that the people who judged this gaming contest, they were just like really unbased and were probably boomers. Because like if a game trolled this hard, you know, there's no way it'd be like the worst game. Because like, let's be honest, right? This type of game is just like there is no game type of game, you know? A really trolly game, but everybody loves it because it's just so trolly. And also, have you never seen I got isekai to another world with my mum's multi-hit attacks? Such like a classic anime. And because they would dub this the worst game ever, then I think we need to put them through some hardcore gaming to show them what true gamers are really into. Like, who should be judging a contest of for gamers? Only gamers. But gamers who never leave their basement and like never touch grass. Because like if a gamer touches grass, they're kind of not like a real gamer, you know. Let's continue by pressing the B button. End. Game over. Truly a gothic game. And the riot. I also love that the fucking soldier is the size of the castle. Like if this is how that game really looks like, then holy. Like what, are we just having like a fucking like toy castle? And the soldier's so puny that he's treating it like a demon lord's castle. This is like opposite of a demon lord. It's like a sheep lord. So I have nothing against sheeps, I'm just saying they're kind of puny, you know?
Additional query. Why did my wife's missing childhood half-friend come from a time warp? Dictionary lookup of half-friend returned negative. Definition not found in Kivotos. My wife's missing childhood half-friend.
What? I feel like this game's losing me a bit. Like, what's a half-friend? I'm not surprised that Adisu's not understanding this, you know? Half-friend reminds me of like a step-sibling, you know? Is it like a step-friend? Can I step on this friend of my wife? You start to sound like vanilla and chocolate right now. Definitely not bringing my fanfics into this.
Heather.
Adisa, you alright? You're almost to the climax. Climax.
Adisu, it's time for you to climax. Reach the climax. Initiating reboot. System restore.
You can step on me any day.
I don't want you to step on me. I want to step on the half-friend.
Otherwise, a half-step-sister friend. Incest is really boggling my mind. Like a love triangle, suspicious. So I think it's more than just a love triangle. It's like a love polygon.
Oh, this is your game. Resuming play.
I like how she just does it in such like an animated way. Like, I gotta resume playing. Me every time I pick up a controller. 2 hours later, please kill me.
That was incredible, Adisu. Sure, you had 2 deaths of you, but you got the true ending in only 3 hours. What a speedrun.
By the way, Momoi, have you noticed that the more Adisu plays, the weirder the way she talks has become?
If you dost inquire of my opinion, dear hero,
yours truly, heartily. No! She's becoming British! Adisu, I'm so sorry. You're falling into the pit hole that these 2 categories have put you in. I'm so sorry they're making you British. Maybe I can ease your pain because I was also born British.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Definitely awkward, but it sure beats it just listing words out. So I have a kind of embarrassing question for you, Adisu. How was our game? Did you have fun? Query description not found. Expression lookup in progress. Loading response. Please don't be a curse word. Fun. Fun confirmed. The more I played, the more it felt like I was being transported to a new world. It was like a dream. I mean, considering she's never probably consumed media, it probably does seem like the best game she's ever played. I need more. No. What the? Alice, were you crying?
What do you mean, why? She's been tortured by your game.
Your game is just a comedy RPG. It was so comedic. She's crying tears of laughter.
Thank you, Adisu. Your tears cancel out 1,000 bad reviews. I wish you could be here to see this.
I'm here. Wait, who is Yuzu? Is it the glasses girl?
Huh? Did that cabinet door open just now?
Oh, this is Yuzu.
Midori stalled up front of flight station again.
Yuzu! We couldn't find you anywhere. How long have you been hiding in the cabinet? Since you guys got back from the ruins. That was hours ago! Oh, were you scared of Adisu or something? Should have said something. Adisu and I could have stepped out if you needed us to.
Anyway, I think an introduction is in order. Adisu, meet Yuzu, the president of the game development department.
It's good. I read that as Smooch close and I was like, she seems like a butchie and very scared. Then why the fuck is she going to smooch Adisu? But where my mind goes every day. Definitely not got a gutter man.
So I mean... Thank you. Thank you for saying the game was fun and that you wanted to play more of it. And thank you for crying, and it really means a lot.
Attitude like, she'd arranged.
I've always wanted to hear those things said about a game.
Yuzu. Such a touching moment. Play tic-tac-toe on her forehead. She has got that Ayaka big forehead energy, doesn't she? But to be fair, she is smaller than Ayaka, so maybe you could have fit tic-tac-toe on her head. Or maybe just a game of drafts, you know? Or it's a different word in America, isn't it? It's not drafts, it's... I think is it called checkers? I think it's called checkers in America.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Arisu. Like Mumbai said, my name is Yuzu, and I'm the president of the game development department. Thank you for joining our club, Arisu. I look forward to making things with you.
Oh, sorry, that's Yuzu.
I look forward to making things with you. Look forward. Acknowledged. Bum bum bum! Yuzu has joined the party. That is what you meant. Affirmative? Yeah, I think that covers it. It seems like you really understood our game. Getting new party members is one of the simple joys of playing an RPG. Oh, and if you want another fun game to play, I do have a recommendation. Wait, I got some must-plays first. The more you play and the more natural your speech becomes, the more likely will be our plan to succeed. All we gotta do is get a lot of words in front of you. First, the Fable of Heroes, then Final Fantasia, and then Fire Emblem.
I don't know what the Fable of Heroes is referring to. Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy. Fire Emblem is Fire Emblem. I have no clue what the Fable of Heroes is. Sounds like very old game. She's cute, but her face is only in the bottom half of her face. See, the more I look at it, like, the more cursed it becomes. Like, and these kind of look like insect antennas, don't they? Like, little antennae. I also like how, like, the eyebrows are, like, taking up probably half of the face as well. It's so good. Antisocial, introverted, intelligent, but unable to speak. Yes, that is basically me in a nutshell. Oh wait, were you talking about Yuzu? Yeah, Yuzu, right? Yeah, Yuzu. I'm not antisocial. Her head is shining brightly. Poor Yuzu. The thing is, if you took any of these girls, I bet their heads would shine like a light switch bulb thing. So it's not just Yuzu, okay? Yuzu's just got the confidence to show it off, you know? Do you have the confidence to show off your big forehead? I don't think so. Those are all positive traits for certified bocce enjoyer. Cats! What are you talking about? You're not a bocce enjoyer. You're anti-butch. Game devs? RPGs? Oh, heck yeah. Why? Are they all lollies? Is what you're asking, Whitey? The Fable of Heroes is clearly Monster Cross Paradox. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Anyways, back to my cave. Damn. So have you escaped my basement, Whitey? I guess I need to put you back in there. Actually, I haven't watched Bocce the Rock, my biggest sin, I guess. I mean, you're forgiven of your sin if you watch it before season 2. Dragon Quest, maybe? Because I want to say Dragon Quest, but is like the longer titles of Dragon Quest like Fable of Heroes? Like, is that in there? Because like the other two, like, they seem to be like a play on titles. Adisu is new to games though. The Legend of Zinka Link's Awakening is the obvious choice for a noob. Ah yeah, so Legends of Zinka. What I'll be playing on Thursday, guys. If you want to see The Legend of Zinka Link's Awakening, please come to Thursday's stream. Sorry, but I can't get quiet about this. Her next game has to be Romancing Naga, although she can skip the third one. And I know that is, I think it's called Romance Saga. I know that one. Like, am I just like too much of a nerd that I know all of these JRPGs? Except that Fable one. I will remain a sinner. I'm extremely lazy, especially when it comes to watching things. Yeah, how about you watch Breaking Bad then? How about that? Are you still a sinner then? Watching The Rock.
Get. Skippity nat.
Watching The Rock will give you energy. How does like the antisocial worm give you energy? I feel like unless like an antisocial worm meets an antisocial worm, and like the negative and the negative like creates a positive, then it would make sense. I love Princess Alonk and Zinka the Korean guy. Same, you know. Like when I think Lonk, I think of like an Oompa Loompa. I don't know why, but I just think of like a Princess Oompa Loompa. To be fair, the link is also like very small, so it kind of fits. And Zinda, kind of like Zinga. Like the Farmville guys. I wouldn't mind seeing you play Lonk's Awakening. Ah yes, big long. I hope you know what I mean. I'd better watch it before I get excommunicated. Exactly, you know. You don't want to be excommunicated from the cat cult. You know, I feel like that's a fate worse than death. Have you ever finished Breaking Bad, Iro? I'm on the last season, alright? I'm so close. I'm like 10 episodes away. I know how it ends, I think. Yeah. Good enough. When did I join the cult?
Right meow for mandatory meowing. Meow meow.
Damn, those are two finally for 3 months. What are the penalties? Whatever your worst nightmare is like the penalties. Why is Iromi Koma pinging that? I have no idea, but you're welcome. I definitely self-inserted myself there to tell you when you followed me.
Excitement confirmed. I'm going to start the game.
Then she becomes like a raging, like, sailor mouth, like, cursing robot. 2 hours later.
Beep, boop, boop. Wow, you read so fast, Adisu. And you understand everything on screen too? Hey, Adisu, let's start Strategy and Urban next. I'll introduce you to the world of tactical games. Beep, ba, beep, ba.
Zzz. Beep, ba, boop, ba. Gotta watch El Camino 2 after you finish. I can't spoil, but it's a must watch. What is El Camino? Is that a sequel to Breaking Bad? Beep, ba, boop, ba. Cleared.
Beep, ba, beep, ba. And cleared.
Are you just gonna keep beep, ba, boop, ba?
Right up. Yep, 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 yep. Morning already? Oh no, I have to get ready for school. Titi. You finally opened your eyes. Thank goodness. I was not sure you were ever going to wake up. Ah! I didn't think you can speak normally now. Indeed, mortal. Gaze upon me and know it to be true.
I guess there's still some room for improvement.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Here you go, Addison. Mysterious item obtained. What? You're getting so good at talking now. It's a student ID. Maybe it's actually kind of cool that she talks like she's in a retro game. A student ID. You need a student ID to prove you go to our school. Ready to register you in the academy list. So you're one of us now. One of us? As in, I am an ally? Bum bum bum! Adisu has joined the party. Is this really gonna work? Of course! We've already got the uniform and the student ID! It's fine. Next order of business is weapon. Alright, Adisu, we've got some things to show you. By that you mean... like a grand tour of the Millennium School!
I won't say who. Also, it is a sequel. El Camino just means the path. Oh. wait. So it's a sequel, like a post-series movie? Oh, it's a movie. I think I have an idea of who it is. To be honest, I think my ears are tingling at the idea of knowing who it is. The movie you should watch after watching the series. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna watch it before after I finished the series. I also want to watch I forgot what it's called, but the Soul one. Like, is it just called Soul? Because there's a YouTube I watch, and like they gas up that show so much. Better Call Saul. Like they gas that show up so much. Like they're like, yeah, so you start the first season and it's kind of okay. Then you get to the final season and you're like, how the fuck am I still invested? It's also a car. Wait, Camino is a car? That sounds very interesting. I've never, to be honest, I'm not that great at knowing car names. So, yeah. Yeah, where did we get in search of the mirror? Yeah, we got to much too big to be called a clone out of 20, so we're up to like 7. Yeah. You know, we made like good progress today. Like we made like 4 episodes. Just called Soul, totally. You know why to, you know, my memory ain't as good as it used to be, you know. I've aged since then. I've aged real hard. But yeah, the banner that I'm saving for next in the game, in Blue Archive, is the Witch Girl and the Magical Girls, because they're really cute. And also is Racer, and you know, Racer is a racer in something that ain't visible. Well, I guess it is visible. You know, this like swoosh, swoosh. I watched Better Call Saul indirectly from friends or Discord calls, and Spaggy and all my friends watched both that and Breaking Bad. I wasn't really interested. Wasn't interested in Better Call Saul or also Breaking Bad. Ui is turquoise, very relaxing. Wait, Ui is turquoise? Like the girl in this game? Like, I always forget who Ui is. But I really like this music. Both, I wasn't interested in either of them. Soul is definitely a lot slower though. I had trouble getting into it. Yeah, I heard that one. I heard that. That's why I'm a little hesitant, but at the same time, you know, every show is slow until like you force yourself through it. But yeah, honestly, like I wasn't interested in Breaking Bad for ages. Like, it's like one of those shows that people gas up so much that you're just like, I kind of got to give it a try. And I gave it a try, and then I think the actors just sell it for me, you know? They're just so entertaining, you know? I just kind of really got into it from the actors. I dropped to Dawn season 2. Oh no. Maybe you need to pick it up for that season finale that I've heard so much about. Maybe it's worth it for that season 4. Yeah, the next banner I'm working towards is, I forgot what her name is. The witch. Yeah, who is the other banner? Oh, it's Kana Fox. Nagisa! Fuck. I mean, Turkey's also a vampire. I really wanted to put Nagisa, but I have to save, man. If I keep pulling, I'll have no points left. Jesse and Walt's dynamic is too good. I agree. They're like the perfect duo. Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston are goated, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes you sad when the series just ends. Hero's wife. Oh, you mean Hanako? Yes, you know, I have to have it there. Nagisa hates me though. Nagisa and Tokyo limited. Yeah, I know Nagisa is limited, but I'm still gonna restrain from my wives. I need to be very picky select, considering to get to pity is like 20k. Funny story, they originally planned to kill off Jesse in like season 1 or 2, but they liked his acting so much. Well, I'm glad they didn't, because if they did, I would have probably dropped the series. But yeah, I'm reading out now. I'm gonna end stream, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Wait, break screen, not break screen, end screen, there we go. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. We're back on Thursday for Zelda again. So I hope to see you there. Bye bye, Penguin and Cats and Rapture and Whittle and Trey. I can't buy the water. I'm sorry. It's because we're ending. So I've cancelled out all of them. Yeah, ha ha ha. And they should just know the cat put this guy right meow for mandatory meowing. Meow meow. Got Blue Archive, woo! But Long Zelda, woo! Bye, Mika Cat, bye bye! See you next time. Don't worry, I will support myself right now to make up for it, okay? Well, thank you, everyone. Have fun. Remember, meow raid, meow raid, meow raid. Good night, see ya. Bye bye.